Assalamu alaikum. Hello, what's happening? That Muslim dude here. Here to throw up a video about parents. Taking care and doing our best to look after or take care of our parents, best we can. Yeah, if we're able to. Um, One day I was talking to somebody and they were telling me that I was telling them that my mother, she moves around a little bit. She's in Georgia. Alhamdulillah. Love you, Umi, if you see this. Um, but that growing up as a kid, we moved around a lot. So my mom's is kind of trying to find her niche that and I guess in society and the world, since I'm not around and I'm no longer living with her anymore after 23 years. So you know she has certain circumstances that worry me, and so I always make do and pray for her. But I was talking to this person, and they were telling me that despite all what I may think or what my mother may go through or whatnot, my mother is not my responsibility. And you hear this sometimes, and contrary to that belief, um, this is not just for Muslims either. This is for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Um, our parents, when they get older and they're not able to, they may seem like when we were younger, they seem to know what they were doing, and they seem to help us set us on our straight path. Took care of us. But as they get older, they don't seem to know what to because they took care of us for so long. They don't seem to know what they want to do or go their own selves, and they possibly are getting older. And this society, or most of our societies around the world, doesn't matter if it's the West or Muslim, elderly a lot of times aren't being taken care of. They're being pushed aside and being told, "Well, you're too old, or use up all our resources." Possibly, y'all got to go. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all not our responsibility. So whatever y'all do, who cares? Um, Contrary to that, our parents are our responsibilities when they are no longer, or uh, I would say, kind of they don't seem to know where they're going. Not saying that they have Alzheimer's or whatnot, but just like they don't seem to know a certain direction, or that possibly they could be going to go homeless, or they're not eating right or taking care of themselves right because they used to worrying about you, or they're still worrying about you, and they're not really taking care of themselves as their children. We got a strong relationship with them. It's our job, whether we're Muslim, Jew, Christian, whatever. It's our job to take care of our parents, and to help them, even if they could be rich and you could be poor. Um, Still, if you still see that maybe there's something going on with them, try to help out, and do your part as a child, because they help take care of us, hopefully, and most for most of us. So we should do our best to try to help take care of them. And if they're no longer going to take care of themselves, then we have to. That falls on us, as children, as their children, to help take care of them, because they are our responsibility, just like we were theirs. And especially when it comes to our mothers, those of us, especially those who, like my mother, raised me as a single mother. Um, and I'm her only, especially if you're the only child, as I am with my mother, I'm the only child. My mother is my responsibility, because if I don't look out for my mother, alhamdulillah, I have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to look after my mother, and the angels. But in terms as a human being and as flesh, if I don't look after my mother, nobody else really will. If I don't do my best to get my education and to make sure I get my family on the right track, and my family that I start, get try to get them on the right track, and make sure I have a home for my wife and any children I may have, and for myself. But I also make sure that my mother has a safe, good, stable place for her to live, and that her health is good, and that she's doing well. Then I kind of failed somewhere down the line, because my mother, taught me to take care of myself, my family, and therefore she is my family. So if we don't look after our parents, and after they looked after us, then we want to deal with their judgment with our Lord, whoever your Lord may be, whoever you may follow, whatever religion you may follow. So somebody might tell you your parent is not your responsibility. Tell them yes, they are, because they help me out some way or form. Um, so therefore, I must do the same thing, because in God's eyes, this is pleasing, because you know um, you're despite maybe your hardships or taking time out or whatever it is that you're doing, you're you're telling your parents, thank you for taking care of me and what you've done for me. Now I'm here to help take care of you towards maybe either the end of your life or just in their life period. Let them know that you haven't forgot about them, or that thanks for getting me on my road, but whatever road you go onto, I do not care. As children of our parents, whether mother, fathers, or both, we have to look after them and help them. Either when they can't do it themselves, or they're just not noticing that they're not looking after themselves, or paying attention to their needs. All right, that Muslim dude out. Peace.